Hello, my lovely friends. It's Nancy with another book sale. This is a drop sale. For those of you who haven't been at these before, each book will have a letter and you claim it in the comment section. And please do not edit your comments because then what happens is it changes the timestamp on your comment. So if you commented for one book and then got to the end of the video and comments want the last book, if you add it to that first comment, what it does is it changes the timestamp to the later time when you did the edit. And if there's more than one person that wants to have a book, I have to go by what the timestamp is. Now, all of these books, there's not many of them. This is a short and quick one. These are $5 a piece. They are all in really good shape, and I forget which one. One of the smaller ones has somebody's handwritten coconut, I think it's a coconut cream pie, but it has somebody's handwritten pie recipe in the back cover. But all of these are just $5 each. They would get sent media mail. I invoice through PayPal. If you haven't bought from me before, then you do need to email me at nbk1965@verizon.net. I would need to have your shipping address, your YouTube name, your actual name, and the email that you want the invoice sent to, because I do invoice through PayPal. Now, let's get right to it here. We have, and remember, they are all $5 each. And I do combine shipping. We have Low-Fat Ways to Cook Family Favorites. This one is from Oxmoor House and is from 1997. Has everything you could have: sensible dinners, daytime fare, basic breads, snacks, desserts, entrees. Good clean copy, and this is letter W. Letter W for the Low-Fat Ways to Cook Family Favorites. The next one, I think I have these a little out of order. So the next one, what are you doing there? I don't know what you're to. Oh, I see, you're to that one. So the next one is the Sunset French Cookbook. This has a little wear on the edges. The spine's good. It's not cracked. And it's a good, clean copy. And being a sunset book, now I noticed I didn't see that. I missed that. Is it just those two? Yeah, there's a little damage there. Okay, so this one then, there's a little damage there. So this one's going to be $4. The French Cookbook from Sunset, this one's going to be just $4, and it's letter N for the French Cookbook. And I'll make a note of that this one's just going to be $4. Because there's no writing in the book. I was primarily flipping through looking for writing, and I missed it. Looks like somebody's tea, but no pages were stuck together. So the French Cookbook will be $4, and again is letter N. Now, there are some vintage ones there. Well, they're all vintage, but there are quite a few Betty Crockers and Better Homes and Gardens. This is the Blender Cookbook. Blender recipes for every course, which I found actually kind of funny. But as you can see, they have quite a few things. They have blender chopped potatoes for German potato pancakes with a fresh applesauce topping. This book is from 1971. Even has maintenance tips for your blender. But it's just full of stuff. Red Cabbage Deluxe, 3 cheeseburger bake, confetti dressing, honey apricot dressing, all kinds of stuff. And so this one is $5 for the Blender Cookbook and is letter D. $5, letter D. I mean, you can see the shine from the light on my camera, too. I mean, all of these are really good condition. My grandmother liked to buy these to read, not necessarily to actually cook with them. So this one is, you can see there's a little bit of sun damage here, just a slight bit of fading down that edge. This is Family Dinners in a Hurry from Betty Crocker. This is first printing from 1970. And I like that they have it broken up into times. 15 to 25, 35, 30, 50 to 60-minute dinners. I really do like that. I don't know about the orange and onion salad. That's a little interesting. But there's some great recipes hiding in here. Hot dog Creole. So that is... Where did you go? Oh, maybe this is the one that lost its little thing. Yes, this is the one that lost its little tab. So for the Betty Crocker's Family Dinners in a Hurry, this is $5. This is letter B. $5, letter B. Hello, sir. We have a visitor. Hi, Elron. What are you doing in here? Oh, hello. What are you doing in here? Honestly, you two follow me everywhere. Uh-oh. You okay, dude? Aragorn, you all right? Come on, get out of there. Honestly, ever since I was away for a week at summer camp, he has followed me everywhere. Okay, so this is now the Better Homes and Gardens Holiday Cookbook. Special occasions. This has 345 party recipes, coffees, teas. This is, I mean, I love the illustrations. Look at that dress. That's a cocktail dress. But do we have a date on this one? I'm not going to show you that clown. No, no, no. Wow, this one's older than me. 1959. Now, there is a little foxing, which is common in old books. But I love that there's Yuletide breads. There's Swedish smorgasbord. I just love the Viking one. It even tells you how to make the boat and the sail. I just think that's just great fun. They have India and Mexico. Sundays and ice cream pickups. Man, I have to admit, back in the day, people really knew how to entertain. But this is the Better Homes and Gardens Holiday Cookbook, Special Occasions, $5. It is letter O. $5, letter O. Get yourself back in there now. Now we have another Better Homes and Gardens. This is the Menu Cookbook, a practical guide for good nutrition, 115 complete menus. Now, if you are learning to cook, this is a good one. I've actually pulled stuff out of this one. This is from 1972, but it's got everything from the morning meals, midday meals, evening meals, how to do entertaining, whether it's informal with a buffet or sit-down dinners, menus from leftovers, meal stretchers, menus with variations, like a marinated rump roast, pumpkin cookies. Now you can see the pencil mark on a few. Chowder from luncheon. This is one of the ones that my grandmother used to use. But she usually, if there's any notes, they're usually all in pencil and very light. And so midday meals, you even have a baked fruit dessert, a luncheon special. So this one is $5. It's letter X. So it's letter X for the Better Homes and Gardens Menu Cookbook. We also have this Better Homes and Gardens Good Food on a Budget. Appetizing low-cost menus. Now everybody's having issues because of all the price gouging by the corporations that control most of our food. I love how this has basically what had been the serving sizes back then, and tells you how much to buy. Now let's find out what back then was. Back then was 1971. Wasn't that about the time of the oil embargo? Or was that the early 70s or the mid 70s? So you have everything you could want. Family dinners, company dinners, lunches to eat at home, lunches to carry, cost cutters, low-cost salads, bargain-priced vegetables, hash burgers, curried turkey witches, which is basically some kind of a sandwich, savory chicken pies. I love these because these aren't necessarily, you don't have to try to make it like a freestanding pie if you've got these wonderful chowder pots. Salmon pinwheels. I'm always up for trying anything salmon. Orange glazed beets. Ooh, I've just discovered beets. So that might be one I might copy out of there before this goes anywhere. So again, this is such a wonderful one to help out in today's budget. And it is the Good Food on a Budget, Better Homes and Gardens. It is letter R. It is $5. Now there's also two here that are a little smaller, but these are also $5. This is the Cutco Cookbook, and it does have tape there, tape here, and tape up here, but this one is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. It gives you so much information. Now, Cutco, I think, might still be around, and this is volume 1. This is from 1961. And they give you so much information on how to use the different knives, what they're good for, how to take care of them, how to properly hold it for some of these things. Got the carving knife, everything. And then it has very detailed descriptions of how to cook a lot of this stuff. So this one is so loaded with different information. I mean, this whole page, these 2 pages is all lamb. Where do you even find lamb? But you've got everything you could possibly have. Some things I'm not touching. I'm not averse to eating a liver, but not eating all that. These are menu suggestions, and then it gets into all the different recipes based on what type of meat it is. And a lot of poultry ones in the back. The illustrations crack me up. Purple crocodile. Sauce recipes. So this one is so full of information. It is $5. It is letter K. $5 letter K for the Cutco Cookbook. And the last one is from Betty Crocker, but it is the Bisquick Cookbook. These were recipes from Betty Crocker in answer to your requests. Now there is a little mark there, a little stain right there. This is from 1964, so this is a year older than I am. Now it's got all about Bisquick, beginner's luck recipes, old-fashioned favorites, including donuts, stuff for company, open-air cookery, whether it be a reflector oven, a campfire, or a backyard grill. And then it has recipes adapted from Swedish, French, Polish, Danish, British, Chinese, and Italian. Now it does, you will see in this one was used by my grandmother, you will see in pencil, variations. You can do this or add 2 eggs and 1 cup of milk. And this she has 1 1/3 cups of milk. Because I guess for the waffles, she found 1 2/3 cups of milk, I guess, to be too wet. What's her note up here? Penciled recipes are from a box of Bisquick, 1978. Oh, so she amended. I love her little notes. Her notes are wonderful. But they would put like some of the letters that were sent to Betty Crocker in the start of the chapters. So that's Family's Choice, all kinds of different waffles. These are actually really pretty good. The chiffon waffles, they do come out really pretty puffy and light. Ham and luncheon meats, meat main dishes. Now this is the one. There is a handwritten, impossible, amazing coconut pie. Now that is written in the back. That is from my grandmother. Scotch scones, London buns, Josephine's. I don't know what those are. So this one is a great little book to have. It is $5 and it's letter H. $5, letter H. So I'm going to get this book sale up and running. Tomorrow is Tuesday, the 27th. So this one will run till about noon Eastern time on Thursday, the 29th. Because if whatever doesn't sell, I'm going to be sending down to the huge book booth, which takes up the entire inside of the Guild Hall, in the main room, for the Arden Fair, which is Labor Day weekend. So it's, I forget if it's Saturday or Sunday, if it's the 1st or 31st. But anyway, there you go. There is another round. Now, if you've bought things from the previous book sale that ends on Wednesday, don't worry. I will combine shipping from both sales. If you have bought things from both book sales, I will combine shipping for both of them and send it as one invoice and one package. Okay? So I hope you enjoyed this. And this will be the last one because there's just not enough time left to squeeze in another book drop sale prior to the Arden Fair. So I thought you might like a quickie one that was all cookbooks. It's always fun in the, as we get into the fall and over the winter to try out new things for cooking. That seems to be when I tend to try things the most is in the winter time. So I hope you'd enjoyed this. If you want to see more book sales, by all means, let me know. When we finally start getting more of these sorted out, we will probably have ones that are genre specific, like this one was. But I still have a lot of books and a lot of boxes of books to get through. So have a great day, and I'm hoping to be live Thursday night. We'll see. I'm still working on all these heavy boxes of books, and my back has been very iffy about it, and my knee is now going out because I'm due for the shot in my knee. But I would like to be live for one last chat in August for you guys. So I hope to see you Thursday night for a live chat. And have a great week, everybody. Goodbye.